Okay, we are going to be making a gratitude mandala. So this will be the front. The back is going to have your first and last name, your room number, and your grade level. And then if you know your table number at school, go ahead and put that on there. Then we're going to flip it back to the front where the circle is already ready for you. And the word mandala is Sanskrit for circle. And it is a form of art that comes from Buddhist and Hindu traditions. They are often made out of sand, but also can be drawn or made out of other materials. So we are going to start our gratitude mandala. And the first part is we need to write either I am thankful for or I am grateful for somewhere in this circle. So I would suggest just planning that out with regular letters first. So if you want capital, lowercase, if you want to mix it up, you can do that. I'm going to center this, so I decided I'm just going to center all of this. So once you have that basic down, then you can work on making those a bubble or block style letter that we can Sharpie once we have all that in place. So we're just kind of decorating those words that we're putting there. If you want it in cursive, you can do that. You can also just go straight to Sharpie if you feel comfortable outlining those letters. So you can even make those letters more styled. If you want them in a different font, you can do that. I am using my thin Sharpie just so that it shows up and doesn't run into the other spaces, because it does get a little bit heavy when I get to this bigger word. Then next, think about what you might want to do for maybe a border around this circle. You could design or decorate that. Okay, so I have a border, I have my words done. I could erase the pencil that I've already done. You can always do pencil first, then Sharpie. It's up to you. And then next we're going to use some sort of straight edge and our pencil to draw some lines. So I am just going to take this ruler and go through where it looks like the center of my circle is right around here. I'm going to lightly draw a line, not on the circle, but through the circle kind of. And then I'm going to go the other way. Again, I'm kind of lining it up with the center as best as I can. So we want to kind of do this all the way around with just breaking up that background space. So I'm sort of breaking it up into these spaces. And then I'll do one more here. I'm going to have to move my ruler in a minute so it doesn't reach all the way down here. I'll just reline it back up and then finish that side. So that's a good start. You want to just kind of get those all around there to divide up those spaces. And now you want to start writing some kind of big ideas that things you're thankful for on these lines, and that will guide you. And then these words are kind of going to be bigger, then we're going to be putting some smaller words in this space. So let's say, for example, I am thankful for art making, I would do all this stuff in pencil just so we can check spelling, and then maybe just creating in general. So these are some things that I find that I'm very thankful for. And then we can go to another area down here. What we're gonna do is put some words under this category here that relate to that. So family, friends. Maybe I move down and do another area such as food, water. Okay, so we can go all the way around. I'm just going to keep my words kind of facing that same way as I go around the circle. Okay, so I have my broad categories. I might add more along these lines to add to that. So now you can Sharpie these if you want, or you can trace them with a color, or you could Sharpie them then color them. So then we're going to be adding more words in here. So next, under each of these areas, you might want to start adding then more specifics. So under family, friends, and pets, I might actually list the people that fall under that category. You can do that in pencil, colored pencil, Sharpie, whatever you'd like, but you're gonna fill these spaces with words that relate to each one, and then we can add some color once we're finished. So these works will not be completed in our one Remote Tuesday class, but you'll bring them back to school so we can keep working on them.